If you draft a fantasy football team made up of players from only your favorite team, you're an awful human and you probably should be lashed. And now, here's Matt Ufford with some actual honey pepper flavored fantasy football advice brought to you by Applebee's.
Everyone always talks about fantasy sleepers as if there's some mystical running back unicorn that no one's heard of. Come on, we're fantasy addicts. We've heard of everyone. A sleeper doesn't have to be an obscure pick. It just has to be a guy who overproduces relative to where you get him in the draft. Tavon Austin in the 7th round isn't a steal because everybody wants Tavon Austin. You want a sleeper? LaShawn McCoy at 9th or 10th overall. He's going to be a top 3 back this year. Mark my words. Unless you're in one of my fantasy leagues, in which case, please disregard this information. Top fantasy sleepers for the 2013 season. Number 1, Deshaun Jackson. Yes, the Chip Kelly effect will boost the stats for everyone on the Eagles offense. And with Jeremy Maclin out for the season, Deshaun will be much more valuable than his present status as the 26th receiver off the board. I can't believe this advice is free. Number 2, Tony Romo. People hate Tony Romo, but if you look at his stats, he finished just behind Peyton Manning in fantasy points last year. And you can get him at the end of the 6th round. It's great value for a guy who throws back-breaking interceptions. 3, Danny Amendola. The big question around him is if he can stay healthy all year. If he does avoid injury, he's going to finish with over 100 receptions. A risk worth taking in PPR leagues. 4, Jermichael Finley. Oh man, I hate Finley and his stupid stone hands. But this is a contract year for him, and he's just the kind of player that's going to have a big season to get a good contract and go back to sucking next year. 5, Christian Michael. If anything happens to Marshawn Lynch, Michael, not Robert Turbin, will carry the load for Seattle. He's worth a late-round flyer in keeper leagues if you got room on your bench. Also, it's not Christine, it's Kristen. Christine's a girl's name. Kristen, totally manly. For more fantasy football know-how, check out SB Nation on Thursdays for my advice show, Keepers. Until then, good luck with your drafts. Try to avoid Chargers. Yo, guy, horse feathers.